You're young.
Hey, man, listen.
Yeah, but I actually been watching
good to go.
since that
Let's go. Let's get it rolling,
2018,
fellas.
19 season. So
Let's-
it's been a minute.
Let's start flying through the show. First of all, welcome everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties that we had earlier, but we were respectfully waiting for our guests to show up. We wanted to make sure that they were in the building when we got the show started. Tony was like, "Shut it down." So we had to do it.
I had to. I needed them to make sure. I needed to make sure that everybody was here to hear
He's
what I
looking
had
right
to
at
say.
me.
All of them.
Tony's pumped up today, fellas.
Yes, he is.
You guys, this is going to be exciting. Share out the link right now. It's going to be exciting.
It is. It's going to be fun. This is season 4, episode 7 of the Fantasy Guys. We're going to break down all your fantasy football starts and sits. We're going to talk about every hot topic happening in the NFL as well. But before we do any of that, be sure to follow us on all of our socials, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all under Oz Media. You can also listen to this show on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. Check out our website. Everything is on there, ozmedia313.com.
The Bears scored again.
Who
scored?
DJ Moore.
Oh, my God.
Caleb Williams has
five
219 yards, 5 touchdowns, and an interception.
Wow.
Final playing against. And I got ETN.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
When is it a catch?
How far was the touchdown?
9 yards.
Okay, but are we going to talk about this?
It's just that Jacksonville's really that bad.
Okay.
There,
All right.
Hey, Khalid, if you're watching, be ready. Omar's got some words.
He's at the 1.
No, he's not.
Play under review. Yup.
No.
Wow.
I'll play against DJ Moore, though.
D Swift.
Sweat touchdown?
No, I'm just saying it should go.
Yeah. So with that said, obviously there's a live game going on in London right now. Be sure to follow us, like I said, on all of our socials, our website, ozmedia313.com. Our sponsors, shout out to the sponsors, Unique Coney Island, Juice Box, Hanley International Academy, Mele Kebab, Holy Boli, Jebed Coffee House, Wingfellas, and BMI Towing. We're going to leave it at that. We're not going to play no ads today, Yusuf. We're going to just give them their shout outs today. So quickly, what's the score right now in the Chicago Bears game?
Still 28-10.
With the ball at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
1 yard line. So Chicago, more than likely, what's the fourth quarter right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, 12:50 left.
So
in the
it's looking
fourth.
like Chicago's moving to 4-2. That's another discussion for another day. A.B. Abraham. I mean, we have so much to talk about.
D
today.
Swift up 1 yard touchdown.
Yep.
So DeAndre Swift's having a good game.
Yeah.
We got Aymen. We got Issa as the guest. By the way, we didn't even introduce the guests. Go ahead and give them a round of applause, Yusuf. They're in the building. The young folks, they talk fantasy, they watch sports. So looking forward to hearing what they have to say. Aymen, we kind of interrupted you before the show started. You were talking about the Tigers. Let's start off with the Tigers. Why are you disappointed? Why are you mad, Aymen?
Not really disappointed, but if I was to be disappointed, it's because we had it 2 games in a row. We had a lead in game 4, and then we had a lead in game 5, but it's unfortunate, but we didn't really expect to be here, so I'm pretty grateful, but I'm excited for next season.
Inshallah, man. We're a very young team. Shout out to Aymen, by the way, the guy that goes to the most games that I know, mashallah. He's the one that, like I said, sends all those photos and stuff. We need that barber money, Tony. That's what we need to do.
Big fan. And he's a big fan, big sports fan. Very knowledgeable for his age. So a lot of times when he talks on the group, I mean, I know who he is, but a lot of people would think that, he's a little bit older, more mature, talking about sports, has gone through a lot. And then when Salt talks, they think it's a 10-year-old that's on there.
Yeah. So
Because of his love for the Philly, Baltimore,
Oh my God, I gotta see that guy in person.
Washington.
I gotta see him in person.
Yeah, Detroit.
Funny dude. Issa's in the
Yes.
building. Last time we seen Issa, he was mad at us for some reason. I don't know, Tony. We'll talk to us. Issa, what's good?
What's going on, guys?
You all right, man?
Chilling.
Ready to talk some fantasy football?
Let's do it.
All right, and so A.B. Abraham is acknowledging the first topic of our day today, and basically it's so funny. So he's rocking a Palestinian patch, all right? So, Aymen, you could attest to it. Even these guys, I don't know if they've seen it. I swear I sent them the topics and the questions, and then 30 minutes later, I see Aymen's message saying that Robert Saleh got fired. And in my questions, I asked if he don't get to the playoffs, will he get fired? And so now the shift now of the question becomes, did Robert Saleh deserve to get fired when he got fired? AB, we'll let you start on this one because
No.
you're rocking the patch.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The owner of the Jets is not known to make a drastic and dramatic move like that in the 25 years he's owned the New York Jets. There's so many different stories, so many different topics and things that are going around to why it happened right now. A lot of people want to talk about him wearing the patch. It's the second time he's wore that patch. Last year in the NFL, everybody had an opportunity to represent the country that they're from, in cleats, players, coaches, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, does it help that the New York Jets have the biggest Jewish fan base in America? And the fact that we're at war they're at war right now, and I hate to say it like that, 'cause it would be somewhat politically correct. But we're at war right now. Then they're going to talk about, Aaron Rodgers, right? They said, oh, that 2 touchdown. Remember that thing that got caught on tape, him being pushed? And, the Jets media caught that. I was like, hey, we got to come up with a story. There's no way Aaron Rodgers had nothing to do with that. This morning I was watching TV. I was watching NFL Countdown on ESPN or whatnot. And who's that? Who's the linebacker from the Patriots?
Bruschi.
Mosley?
Teddy Bruschi. Teddy Bruschi.
He was on there, man, and he destroyed Rex Ryan and said that, obviously Robert Saleh was a coach. He was still learning on the job, right? And everything that they're doing now, taking the play calling away from Nathaniel Hackett, all the moves that they're starting to make was moves that Robert Saleh was going to make, okay? So, I mean, anybody can play it which way they want to play it. I'm wearing the patch because I really do feel like that's got a big part of why he got let go from, pressure, someone coming down on you. So hopefully, guys, I don't get that phone call on Tuesday. I mean, I got to come back to the studio and meet with you guys, and you guys got some type of security. Cal Trey, we ain't seen you in a minute. Hopefully, you ain't got to come and escort me out of the building.
It might be Monday.
Why do you think we brought Issa here?
As long as it's not Wednesday, I'm straight. But no, I don't think he should have been fired. I think that it really did have something to do with. I don't think it had anything to do with his performance. I mean, this guy still did really well with what he was given. You know what I mean? And then obviously this is the year, and this is the excuse they're going to use. I'm going to throw this out here. The excuse they're going to use is this is the year for the Jets, right? Think about it. The Bills aren't performing too well right this moment now that they hit a harder part of the schedule. The Miami Dolphins with injuries right now are looking like trash. And the New England Patriots are turning to a rookie quarterback. It's their division to win. They got Aaron Rodgers, guys. You guys remember Aaron Rodgers, right? 10 years ago, 12 years, it's Aaron Rodgers. He's Superman, comes back from injuries. Like, come on, man. Yeah. Spare me the bull.
Hey, Seth, what do you think?
I think he deserved to and didn't deserve to,
Okay.
in my opinion. Because how long was he with the team?
This was probably his fourth season.
Fourth year, yeah.
He hasn't even made the playoffs. That's what I think.
Who's his quarterback?
He's never
How
had
about
a,
you name me
he's
that?
never had a,
He
he's
had
never had a
Zach
consistent
Wilson.
quarterback. Yeah.
No good.
Who's
Zach Wilson.
Exactly.
He's
Yeah,
doing the same numbers as A-Rod right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's the point.
This is what we're saying.
His quarterback got hurt last year. And last year he got hurt.
Yeah, they went
when
all
they
in
had
on
high
him.
expectations.
You had
Their defense was great.
By the way, their defense is still top 5 in the NFL right now.
had Mike White, Trevor Siemian, Joe Flacco. I can't name these guys are not even in the league anymore. Like he's never had a consistent quarterback.
Their only bad loss this year was probably the last one to
The
Denver.
Broncos. Yeah.
How about the Broncos?
I said the Broncos.
That's the
Oh,
loss.
this is the last one.
Here's my thing. Did Robert Saleh go out there and throw those picks?
Yeah.
Like, was he the one that lost
You
that
can say
game?
that for every team.
No,
That's
but
why it's
No.
But absolutely. But if you're going to talk about what's he done, you're absolutely right. If we're going to judge him on the spectrum of all these other teams, though, too. Give him the opportunity, the same opportunity that some of these coaches that are coming in with these great quarterbacks or having good drafts. I mean, yeah, they had, come on, man. Breece Hall blew up. He's got talent. You got Garrett Wilson. Like, you got a great defense. You built a lot around Aaron Rodgers. He went down. Okay?
I'll give you a head coach, Dan Campbell.
Okay, look what Dan Campbell did.
Okay, one thing though, I don't think we could waste too much time on the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. You're good. You're good.
But it's a passionate, conversation because of Robert Saleh.
Emphasis, Robert Saleh.
So I mean, I do think the patch had something to do with it. But I mean, I think if this was at the end of the year and they made that move, I don't think anybody would be talking about the patch, would be talking about any of that. But the fact that it happened when it happened. The fact that the history shows that the Jets are not prone to be making
moves.
decisions
Yeah,
like
Woody
this
Johnson doesn't
in
do that.
season. Yeah, exactly.
They started first game, plays game clock.
And it's come on, guys. The problem's always been the offense. It's Nathaniel Hackett. It's Aaron Rodgers' guy. So they tried to accommodate for him, and it blew up in his face.
I think they should have fired
that's
the
a
OC.
decision.
Not the
Listen,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna
That's
say this
what
right
they
quick.
talked about.
I'm gonna say this right quick, and you guys gonna hate me for this, but I'm sorry. But at the time, the moment, obviously, I don't think the timing was great, but Robert Saleh deserved to be fired, okay? Robert Saleh, I told Bosch in the RNFL group last that he was on the hot seat because of how they're performing. He came in when Dan Campbell came in. I'm sorry to tell you this.
But that's a bad comparison,
We are a
man.
performance-based league.
Yeah.
He should have not gotten fired when he did, and obviously it's a very bad look that he
That's
got
only-
fired
Never had
after
a
he got
quarterback.
after he had the
But
we're
patch
saying
on.
that-
Because right
that's
after
only-
he
Yeah.
was wearing
But
the
we're
saying
headsets
that-
out
that's
of
the
they
only
fired
issue.
him.
But,
That was
then-
the
but hold
cherry
on,
on top.
but hold on,
I
Omar.
think that was
But
the cherry
that's
on
but
top.
that's twice, man. That's twice now that I heard in 35 seconds. Dan Campbell and Dan Campbell. Terrible.
it's
terrible.
true.
AB,
But hold on,
AB.
guys.
He
That's
was
a terrible
24
example.
And 40 as a head
agree.
coach. guys.
Okay, with Zach Wilson.
I don't care.
With Mike
I
White.
don't care.
Hey,
At the
guess
end
what?
of the
It doesn't
day,
matter.
24 and 40.
Right.
I'm sorry.
It
you gotta
doesn't
go.
matter.
You gotta
I
go.
agree with that.
Timing.
But
big
again,
terrible.
timing. It's
Timing
timing.
terrible. Jets being
Okay,
a
would you
huge
would you
Jewish
rather
fan
have
base,
that Lions
terrible.
team 4 years ago or that Jets team 4 years ago?
That's true. That
With
Jets team
with a quarterback.
doesn't
Would you
matter.
rather have that
I
Lions
agree.
team
With
4
a
years ago or that
quarterback,
Jets
yeah,
team
I'd
4 years
obviously
ago?
rather have. Listen, hold on though. But the Lions fixed their problem.
That's true.
And the Jets.
They did too. They thought they
Supposedly
did.
The Lions
They thought they did
through the
too.
draft,
And that-
through
okay,
the draft,
the Jets
through
and the Lions
through
both
the-
got
guys.
better players. Both
Okay.
At the end of the day-
it comes
Okay,
up
hold
with the
on,
coaching.
hold on,
Hey.
hold on. Dan Campbell's put in a position because of Brad Holmes, right? Because of our GM and what we did with the trade with Stafford and
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
draft
for
picks
sure.
that we got. Come on, guys, it goes deeper than that. It really does.
24 and 40, AB. 24
and I
and
know,
40.
and I know the knowledge is here, but what
let's
goes
agree.
what goes into 24 and 40? Let's
Hey,
agree to disagree. I got
no,
you.
I'm saying let's agree that the timing was off. All of
Yes.
us agree that the timing
Yeah,
was off.
absolutely.
Yes.
And then if he would have got fired at the end of the year,
End of the year, I think.
Yeah,
Then, yeah,
everybody would've been
absolutely.
okay
It would have
with
been
it.
up for
By the
performance
way-
and one full season with
Aaron
the
Rodgers.
go. Yeah,
Yeah,
the go.
Hey, Robert Saleh, by the way, is a great coach. By the way, I think
Amazing.
he's
He
a
is,
I
defensive
agree.
coordinator.
I think he should stay
he's
DC
gonna.
and that's it.
Yes, yes.
I think if
Some
the
people
Li-
is better.
Guys,
gonna be a head coach.
let's be real. I don't think he's any different than Dan Campbell when it comes
I
to
think if
no,
the
their-
Lions-
their
disagree,
decision
man.
making.
Dan
Bro, they're-
Campbell is a. You guys
I
are
think
sleeping
if-
on him, man. He's
guys,
actually a great.
I
coach
think
of
if
years.
the Lions
Listen,
DC
both coaches-
takes a head coaching job, go after Rob.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, both coaches are rah-rah guys, player coaches.
Absolutely.
So for them, it really is. Guys, let's not act like we weren't screaming for Dan Campbell to get fired
No.
a year and a half ago.
That's true.
Stop, man. Come on,
We were
man.
not screaming for Dan Campbell to
No,
get
you
fired.
weren't, because-
we had
because
conversations.
we didn't-
I
Right,
wasn't.
we had conversations.
I was-
For what though?
Bro,
All of a
when they were
sudden,
3 and what were they?
but
1 and
we were-
7?
Yeah,
They're
1 and 6. Yeah, there
One
was-
and
there
six.
was- there was
Okay.
All right.
conversations.
Okay, he was 1 and 6 after his first year. If Dan Campbell would have got fired then, nobody would have
you
complained.
guys are
Nobody.
talking like
I mean,
Dan Campbell
can't
took
do it. I
over
mean, it's his
a
first
playoff
year.
team.
No, his second year.
And it was
we were 3
his
and
second
1.
year.
Hey, the Lions team is already bad.
That's the point. You're talking, Femi, like he took, like Tony, like he took over a playoff
The-
team.
But if you rebuild
The only point I'm
and
trying
you're
to
still
make,
doing bad,
the only
obviously
point
you're gonna
I'm
get
yeah,
trying to
fired.
but
make
you got to point
is that
your
Robert
fingers in the
Saleh
right
is
spot,
not a
man.
bad
There's
coach.
always.
He's not.
Nah,
a,
no,
he's
no,
not
no,
a
no,
bad
no.
coach.
No, he
Hey,
absolutely.
let's read through the comments, guys. I don't know. We started late today, so Mo Sufi is better than Issa. Said Billy Buckets. Then he said Tony is 3 times older than Aymen, which is probably both facts. Mohammed Abdullah then
Maybe.
said, I can guarantee that Mo Sufi is not better than Issa. I think that's Nabil's son, Mo. He was on the show last
My
year.
dog, that's
he was
my
on.
dog.
He was on the team.
Hey, you were cooking them.
Yeah, Fadallah Naji said, what up, fellas? Looking good. Everything except that nasty green Umar T is raring. Love y'all. Aaron Rodgers,
Thanks.
best quarterback talent-wise of all time. Who's Robert Saleh, Tony?
Oh, they got you,
LMAO.
Tony.
I was wondering if that's what he said. Do you think Saleh wore the patch and knew he was getting fired? I don't think so, but I just want to let you guys know Woody Johnson was one of the...
What are you guys talking about?
What
Is
did
it Robert Saleh or Robert
Saleh.
Yeah, exactly. It's not
said-
Robert Salah.
You said
He said
Saleh.
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 You said no. It's
Robert
Salah. Salah.
Okay, so anyways,
Okay, I'm
Woody
saying-
It's
Johnson...
an H.
Saleh.
There's
was
no
one of
Y
the,
at the end, bro.
And Woody Johnson's one of the ambassadors to get the games
No,
to London.
I think it's spelled E-H,
And so
not
that game was very personal for him. That's why
I would
that
have said
loss
Robert Salah.
happened. Okay, Saleh
It's
going
not,
back
it's
to the
Robert
Niners
Saleh.
screaming for Campbell.
Okay,
to get
Robert
fired now.
Saleh. Fud.
All right, with that said, we're done with the Robert Saleh talk. Robert Saleh. He's messing me up now, all right? So, but shout out. I think he's a good coach, but inshallah, he finds himself another position. And
Maybe go back to
even
the
Detroit.
49ers.
I think he
I don't
lands in
want him to go
Houston.
back to San Francisco.
No,
He ain't
I
He's not
think
going
Kyle
back to the
Shanahan.
49ers.
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
they're close.
I
They're
know.
I
they're
know.
they're
Fans are begging
friends.
for him.
I think he
Honestly,
goes back
I
with
think
DeMeco
any team
Ryans.
should take him. He's
Yeah,
a great.
I mean,
I
we'll
agree.
take him here in Detroit,
Lions need him.
bro. We'll take him here in
Biggest
Detroit.
storyline is Washington Commanders are 4-1 and they're commanding the NFC East. I think that's the biggest thing, that they are right now in first place.
The reigning
and honestly,
Heisman Trophy winner.
They don't look like that. They're actually frauds. But you're saying frauds.
Frauds.
Yeah, I
They got
agree.
a big test today, though.
Okay, big test against Baltimore. Can
Well,
the
everybody.
Commanders win the NFC East? Frauds. Why you say that?
Yes.
You said yes or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think he's
Who's he?
I don't think he's that good.
Who?
Daniels?
Daniels?
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
Nah,
He's balling, man.
Yeah, he's balling.
Yeah, that's the air horn. You
Okay.
deserve an air horn.
He is
Bad
balling.
take, horrible take.
Hey,
he's running the ball.
Are they playing at Baltimore?
He keeps running the
so.
ball.
Okay, this is reminiscent of the Lions last year when they came out. They were doing well. They go to Baltimore. They're
Got
going to get
smacked.
smacked up today.
But that's okay though. Are
They're
they
gonna
still-
get
It is
can they still-
okay.
can they still
Brian
win the
Robinson's
division?
out.
Bad.
Brian Robinson's out.
Yeah.
They're gonna
It's
get
okay,
smacked
though.
bad.
It's
That's
okay.
not even gonna be close.
Yeah, I agree.
So
They're going to
you
get smacked up
so
today.
that's
Can
okay.
they win the division, Tony?
I don't
Answer that
think- I don't
question.
think
Yes.
Okay.
Let's-
So
I still
Who had
think
they played?
it's
Dallas.
going
Who had
to
they
be
played?
Philly.
Dallas not
I still
100%.
think it's going to be Philly.
so
Yeah, it might
Who
be.
have they played?
so
Oh.
Washington. I
So
mean,
are they
you're
gonna-
gonna make me think about.
I mean,
this
are they
one
gonna
right
Yeah.
are they gonna smack you as like
We can look
are
it
they
up,
gonna
Yusuf,
smack
if
them
you
like the
wanna
old
look
guys
up who they
smack the
play.
young guys in the game?
now? That was a pretty bad smackdown. I ain't gonna lie,
Oh.
man.
I'm just wondering.
we
He's
haven't
talking.
talked
was
about
it that
it.
bad? Was it that bad?
I don't think it was that bad.
I mean, we swept them the first time, and then we gentlemen swept them the second time.
I think.
What do you mean by swept?
I
though?
think
What do you mean by
Washington.
swept?
First game-
4-1. It was 8-1. We beat y'all 8 out of the 9 games we played.
I got hurt, man.
Oh,
I got hurt.
That was bad.
Who was up 3-0? They were up 3-0 in the series.
Never. We swept them, and
The
then
second series?
gentlemen swept them the second time.
Second series, we went
That
up
was the
1-0.
other young guys.
Yeah. This was a bad.
The other
this was
young
bad.
guys, they were up 3-0 in the series, and we came back and swept
Yeah.
them.
Oh, you guys did
That's another-
Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees.
Yeah, but that's
Wow.
another conversation. But going back, so you said the Eagles. You
But
got
they
the
didn't
Eagles.
have their A team,
You got the Eagles winning the division.
right?
He had their Z team. He said.
Yeah. Eagles.
Eagles.
I got the Eagles.
Okay. How about you, AB?
Okay, so I mean, obviously with experience and the way they're built, I feel like the Eagles, now that everybody's going to be healthy, and once they do get healthy, they'll win the
Don't be
division.
surprised.
They'll win the division, but I'm telling you, Washington's not going to go away. The Giants look pretty damn decent
They're
now
actually-
with neighbors.
Yeah.
And realistically, Dallas, you don't know what Dallas is going to give you year in and year out, okay? So the NFC East is actually going to be a tougher division, but I don't think Washington's just going to fold.
Yeah.
I don't think they're just going to go
Hey man,
away.
what are your thoughts?
They're not making plays.
Really?
Realistically, I have the Eagles, but like you said, don't forget about the Commanders. I think they'll be a very good second place team. They'll make the wild card.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they maybe surprise the Eagles. Who knows? But yeah, basically, don't forget about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think it's going to be tough for them.
I think they'll be a dark horse
maintain.
team. They'll be a dark horse.
They need
Their
another
coach,
receiver.
What's his name?
Bad.
Dan Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah.
He's kind of
Iffy.
yeah. He's not.
a DC
He's
coach.
not. Yeah, but he's not good at holding. Kind of leads. You know what I'm saying? When he's better suited as the underdog. I'm serious.
So,
not gonna hold
so
them
that'll
in.
be a move. That'll be a move to make in the offseason though. Once because they didn't.
No, he ain't going nowhere.
Time
He
out.
ain't going
He ain't
nowhere.
going
If they
No,
make
no,
the
no.
playoffs, he
I'm
ain't going
I'm
nowhere.
talking about getting a different maybe offensive coordinator or getting something in there that's going to better
What
mesh
are you
with
talking
them.
about? Cliff Kingsbury's. That's
Yeah,
why
bro.
Washington's
Oh
playing.
my
the way
bad.
they
I'm
are.
sorry.
Their defense is good, too, though.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Their defense
I
is balling.
apologize.
Yeah, he's bro. Cliff Kingsbury.
I brain farted. I
Gabe
apologize.
Davis 5-yard
Is-
touchdown.
Ball.
Who?
Damn.
Gabe Davis.
So you got another one.
goddamn.
See, that was the.
Touchdowns.
See, let me. Can I
5-yard
please
catch.
2 seconds here?
Yeah.
Evan Ingram is supposed to be a stud, right?
He's balling though.
The problem nobody realized, the reason I knew Evan Ingram was going to have a great year when healthy, problem is he doesn't get end zone targets, okay? Gabe Davis was supposed to have a nice little season this year because he was going to take Calvin Ridley's end zone targets, red zone targets. Calvin Ridley had the most red zone targets or end zone targets in the whole NFL last year, okay? So my point is throw the damn ball, Evan Ingram.
Please.
Thank you.
Well, I was gonna say Brian.
I mean,
Thomas
he
is taking
is.
over that role.
No, Gabe Davis, it shows today.
Hey, by the way, man, I do want
Evan
to
Ingram
come out
playing
and
today?
apologize. Brian Thomas, he's balling.
Yeah. I mean,
He has like 4
see,
points right now.
I don't even address people's situations. You know what I'm saying? I just
Why?
stay quiet.
Gabe Davis has got 2 touchdowns today, my man.
Yeah, his first 2 with the
First
Jags.
two.
All
slow
right,
down.
but I'm
Brian
Because
Thomas
Ingram's
is
back.
I'm
balling.
admitting I
Yeah.
think Brian Thomas
Guys,
is better.
thank you.
On a day
I
when Gabe
appreciate it.
Davis scored 2 touchdowns.
respect.
I could
Ingram-
easily gloat.
Guys, it's 'cause
can I give you a
Ingram's
handshake? I'm
back.
giving you a handshake, Tony.
Oh,
Can
my
I-
bad.
You're the man.
I think
You're
Brian
the man.
Thomas is up there with neighbors and.
Oh, he
Yeah,
is.
man, he's
having a good year.
playing good.
I mean, listen, guys.
Yeah.
Evan
Big
Ingram
team.
has 10 catches, 102 yards.
We just said that.
But my point is
No
this is this is what I'm saying. But my point is this is what opened up Gabe Davis, right?
Hey, Ziad Hadi said, congrats, Tony. Mark Andrews boom Philly last week. Should I start him this week or go with likely Philly tonight? He didn't boom. He missed him by like 1 yard.
1 yard.
He didn't
guys.
make-
1
All right,
yard.
with James Cook
this
hurt.
is why when we talk to people about boom Phillies,
Yes.
and my 78% rate of hitting boom Phillies, right?
His 78% rate.
Yes.
His projections.
What we talk about, not 78 projected. I missed it by 1 yard, meaning that he was projected to get 6. He ended up with 9.49.
He was projected to get like 6 point.
Again,
6.3 something.
the point is,
Yeah.
it was 1 yard and I didn't get it, so I got a 0. So my accuracy drops from 78 to 75.
Guys, when we boom Philly, it's not saying that they're going to come out and blow up either. So please, when we talk about what our boom Phillies are, don't sit there and say, this guy said Mark Andrews, we got to put him in our lineup. No, we're saying that he's projected so low that all he has to do is outproduce their projection by
A time and a half.
0.5. Yeah.
No. Time and a half.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
That's a lot.
my point is, doesn't mean to go ahead and slap him in your lineup, because if you put him in there and his 9 points really didn't do nothing and you started him over.
This is AB's
Kelsey.
Boom Phillies. With my Boom Phillies, put him in your lineup.
Mark Andrews.
Don't do it.
Can we get a boom right quick? All right. Quick fantasy question: James Cook or Bucky Irving? Basically, with James
James
Cook
Cook's
being
out.
I think.
No,
Oh,
he's
he's
not. He's playing.
He's playing.
Hold on, let me see
Taking
some.
James Cook.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going. That's
James
tough.
Cook.
Bucky Irving.
I don't think Bucky Irving took over 100% that
Yeah,
one.
I think he's
Rashad
getting
White is
50.
out.
Oh, he's out.
Oh,
Okay.
who are they playing against?
Tampa playing New Orleans.
Oh no.
With
James
hold
Cook.
on, with Spencer Rattler starting.
New
Rattler
Orleans
starting.
front lines.
I think I'll
dangerous.
probably take
It
Bucky
is.
Irving. Get
Bucky
you a solid
Irving.
15.
Yeah, man, get you that safe 15. But James Cook actually has been having
Okay,
a good
you're
year,
right.
low key, man.
Man, I'm off
James-
today.
been open.
James Cook is balling.
He's balling. Solid. So what y'all think? You got Bucky,
James Cook.
James.
I think
Cook?
they'll both get you 15.
You're going James Cook, man.
Yeah, James
They're going to force feed him until his leg falls off or whatever it is that he's hurt. Right now, that's when they were winning. They were winning when James Cook was heavily
Yeah.
involved in
Yeah.
run game and the pass game.
It's hard to bench a top 10 fantasy running back. Like that's what you're saying basically. Is like, hey, should I bench James Cook?
I mean, Bucky. Don't get me wrong.
But Bucky is a good start.
Bucky takes that position. Like I think that Tampa. Listen to me. I think the Tampa offense. You plug and play that running back is going to get the same production. Not a lot of backfields are that way. You know what I mean? For example, Christian McCaffrey. You plugged and played Jordan Mason. Mason got all the rushing yards, but you see he hasn't got any of the receiving production. You're not going to get the same production. But like I think the Tampa offense, the way the scheme is, you're plugging and playing, and Bucky Irvin's a
I
really
like
good
Bucky
running
Irving
back.
this week, actually, man. I think he's gonna get a lot of opportunities. Tony, what you got?
I mean, I'll still go with the consistent guy that I
James
know
Cook.
he's going to be able to. Yeah, I'll go with James Cook.
yeah. All right. Well, there we go. I hope that answers your question. I'm gonna try to tell Issa to quit
I
fantasy
ain't
and
gonna lie to
respect
you.
the number one seed.
I
for
wouldn't.
people's
I
voice.
wouldn't worry
Who's
too much
that?
about
It's
it.
your
my
brother.
brother?
It's your brother.
It's his
Musa?
people's voice. So
It's
tell
Musa
Issa to quit
Musa.
fantasy and
Musa.
respect the number one
Musa.
seed. Is he the number one seed?
Yeah, I'm
No,
playing him
right
this
now,
year.
yeah, he's killing it this year.
All right, we got to run it back to Muhammad Abdullah about the basketball game. I got a nice theory for you, Robert. Going to the Jags after today, Muslim owner fires coach and hires fellow Muslim back to the Jags where
Bang.
he was.
That's a fire.
Hey,
take.
hey, my man ain't leaving London. I'll tell you that much.
Who?
Peterson.
Oh wow, really?
He's not. They're gonna leave him there.
He's on the hot
Stay
seat too. Well, he has one more game next week though. You know they're staying in London for next week. They're the home team next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he might not.
I don't know if he's gonna make it past this week, bro.
Okay. Fun fact: they prayed Eid prayers at the practice facility. Says Ziad Hadi, Jags facility.
Solid.
So, Ziad, shout out to whatever. Bucky gets buckets. That is. So shout out to Fadallah. Feel free to ask your questions, guys. We're here to answer them. I'm trying to fly through all the questions. We started a little late today.
Hey, by the way, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
It's Ridley, Pittman, or Joshua Downs. He needs one for a flex.
so you
Pittman.
need Pittman, Ridley,
Ridley or Downs, not
So
me.
Ridley, Pittman's hurt. He's playing.
Right?
Is Anthony
but
Richardson
he's hurt.
starting? That's the
no,
biggest thing.
no.
No,
Joe
I think it's
Flacco
Flacco.
is starting.
Oh, Flacco's playing.
So
I think it is.
Richardson is the
That's
third.
fine, I'll take
yeah.
Downs.
No, it is. Richardson's going to be used as the emergency quarterback.
Okay.
Flacco will start today. So I mean that
Plus,
you can go one way or another. I mean he likes to go deep. Josh Downs. I mean
Pause.
bring his.
What's his projections?
Oh,
I'm going Downs, by the way. What's Downs'
okay,
projections?
Downs.
Pittman's projected 12
Oh,
points.
we're trying to boom him.
12
We're
points,
trying to
Pittman.
boom
Josh
him.
Downs?
Pittman.
How about Josh Downs?
Downs is 10.1.
Whoa.
We're trying to boom him.
Yeah. The hell?
Colts
lot.
playing Tennessee. That's
a
not a
lot.
lot.
At Tennessee, yeah.
Tennessee's predicted.
I started Pittman over
I
Kirk.
would take Ridley.
Pittman's at 10.8
I would take
Oh,
on
wow.
his
he was
projection.
I'll take Downs. I'm
Yeah, I
taking
think
Downs.
I think I go Downs.
Downs is safe 15, man.
Yeah.
He's been solid.
Yeah,
so
but I'll give
far.
Flacco. Flacco actually gave Pittman a look last week. You know what I mean? Or 2 weeks ago, made Pittman look fantasy relevant for once. I got him on one of my teams.
All right, last one. Yusuf, can we get an air horn before we start breaking down these games and answering people's questions? And that is, who is the second best team in the AFC and is going to give Kansas City a run for their money? Aymen, I'm going to start off with you on this one.
The Ravens.
Yeah.
I think it's the obvious choice.
Is it?
Are they? They're 4-2 right now, right?
3-2, about to be 4-2
3-2.
after they beat Washington.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bull.
Man, we're gonna clip that in case something happens
I mean,
today.
you see
It's
that?
gonna happen.
You seen it in the game?
I mean, I think Baltimore is.
I mean,
at
Baltimore's
home.
legit.
They're at
Yeah.
home, you know.
Yeah,
but-
they've been playing solid. They put
I
up
like
a good
Washington.
game.
They're fun to watch.
What is it? Last week when they played the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put up a solid. I think they're number 2 to the Chiefs. I think they'll give them a run for their money.
You said you agreeing with that?
Oh, Ravens, 100%.
The Texans is not even up there for you guys?
Nah.
Until it's sophomore
Houston, we
slump.
have a problem?
Houston. Oh yeah, Houston. We do have a problem.
Well, Mixon's been hurt, guys. You got to remember that too, man. That was
Nico Collins out too.
that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. So these teams have been getting hit by the injury bug. Like right now, we're sitting here debating about Philly. You know, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. These guys stay healthy. You know, throughout these first 5 games. I mean, Philly can be 4-1, 5-0.
I mean, the
You
clear
just don't
top 2
know.
right now is the Chiefs and the Ravens, but the Texans and the Bills are up there, and
Bills got
I don't like
embarrassed.
the Bills.
consideration.
Bills got
I don't like the
exposed.
Bills either, man.
You don't
I
like the
love
Bills?
the
Yeah,
Bills,
I-
but they got
I can't do the
exposed.
Bills.
They got exposed.
Bills.
I mean, he has no receiving targets.
That's my point. You know, you can't make
Why
Khalil
you gotta
Shakir.
get Dalton Kincaid the ball?
For real,
Okay,
man.
listen.
Man,
his
you got
guy.
it too?
Okay.
That's his guy.
Yeah.
What the
Okay.
heck is going on, man?
man.
Like I'm over here looking like, bro, like if he's your number one option, at least give
they
him
do.
targets.
But listen, they do kind of toss it around to everybody,
and it's not working.
and that's okay. Well, you can't say that.
They're
You can't say that's
struggling. Yes, they
They're
are.
struggling, bro. They just struggled in the last 2 weeks. They
It's only
started.
been
I'm gonna
five
say this:
weeks.
the Bengals are not a 1-4 team, though.
No, 100%.
They're not a 1-4
But
team.
the only I would say the Ravens. But here's the thing, my
It's
man
really Houston and Baltimore.
Mahomes has Lamar's number.
Yeah.
They can't beat him. That's the only thing. I would say the Ravens, but he got his number, dog. Lamar just doesn't do well against the Chiefs, and that's why I think maybe their biggest threat is the Texans.
Really?
Yeah, just from that standpoint alone.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna give it a slide to Baltimore, but
If Baltimore played Houston, I think Baltimore would win. But if who has a better chance against the Chiefs, matchup wise, I think it's Houston.
Man, if you really just looked at the AFC
yeah,
standings,
it's weak. It's nasty.
oh my God, these teams.
It's
called-
nasty.
all mid.
It's all mid. And if you even the NFC, but NFC is a little tougher. But this is why this is the year for the Lions, man.
Yeah.
The AFC is looking weak. The
They're in
Chiefs
crumble.
See,
are.
y'all keep saying weak, bro.
But they
The
do.
AFC
Why,
look
how
at-
are y'all gonna say
Bro,
weak?
Broncos
bro,
are in the
Why
playoffs.
isn't it?
Bro,
Okay,
here
stop.
you go.
The
By right,
Chargers are in the playoffs.
Tony,
Nothing.
Tony, ready? 1 seeds Chiefs 5-0, Texans 4-1, Ravens 3-2, Bills 3-2. We just saw the Bills get exposed by. You have the wild card starting with the Steelers at 3-2. They don't even know what they're doing with their quarterback. You
Doesn't
have the,
matter. They're
bro.
solid defensively.
Bo Nix is in the 6th spot.
Okay,
at
they're not gonna
3-2.
do it. They're not gonna
the
make it.
Chargers and you guys.
All right, they're not gonna
You guys
make
is
it.
Jim Harbaugh. The Jets at 2-3. The Raiders
What
the
the
Raiders
hell?
don't know what they're doing. No Tua in
Yeah,
in
the whole
Miami.
AFC is weak
man.
besides the Chiefs.
Indianapolis.
The
Hold
Chargers
on.
would have
Will
been
Levis.
3-0.
Bro,
They lost
have
to Pittsburgh 'cause
they
Weber
have-
went out.
They have 5 teams with 1 win. And the
AFC.
most surprising one is the bottom team is the Bengals.
Yeah.
We all know that the Bengals can go and rip off 6 and 7 in a
All
row
right, okay,
before
hold on.
you know it.
There was a point made that the AFC is weak.
Yeah.
That
All
is
right,
weak.
put Cincinnati in the NFC. Where are they at?
Top 3.
1-4.
Come on, man. No, they're not, bro. They're
Top
a
three.
playoff.
Just
Yeah,
say
for sure, man. Top 4 minimum.
Guys, why
They're
are, we,
top
why are we
4.
disrespecting the NFC, bro?
Why are you guys disrespecting the AFC
North?
They're
would have
playing
4
against each
teams
other
in the playoffs.
If I'm
in
if
the
I'm-
AFC,
my man, if I'm in a division where I'm playing tougher teams, just
Listen,
like in this
there's no
conference,
tougher division in the NFC North.
Tony, real quick, let me make something to you. Ready?
Patriots beat the Bengals.
Listen
yeah,
to your.
man, I'm telling you, Bengals.
Listen, please listen.
They always start off
Listen
slow.
to your division.
Bengals will make the playoffs. By
Listen to your
Bengals.
listen
I
to
don't
your
think
top
so.
4: Chiefs,
yeah.
Texans, Ravens, Bills, and then your 3 wild card as right now: Steelers, Broncos, Chargers.
That's not
you
bad.
go, yeah, but listen to me.
Broncos, Chargers.
Listen to me.
not bad.
They're
Compare that
4-1
to where
Broncos
you got the Vikings.
One of the best defenses in the league.
Guys, you got the Vikings,
No.
Commanders, the Falcons, the 49ers, the Lions, the Bears, the Bucks. You still got Green Bay, Philly, not even the playoff picture. The Cowboys not in the playoff picture. Seattle not in the playoff picture.
All mediocre teams.
But they're a lot better than those teams we just named in
What's
the AFC.
Okay, what's Seattle's record?
2-3.
Okay,
All right.
2-3. Give me
3-3. I'm sorry, they just played
Okay.
3-3.
Give me Cincinnati over them.
Okay, and that's cool. But Cincinnati right
And they're
now
a
is
1-4
16.
team.
I understand that, but
I wouldn't take
but
Cincinnati over
the AFC
Seattle.
still weak.
Yeah, there's a lot of football to be played. Fadullah said. A quick question, guys. We got fantasy trade offer: Kraft for Kincaid. Who would you rather have?
Kincaid.
Kincaid.
He's a safer option.
He's trying to throw a jab at me, Ziad Haddi, and Ziad, there you go. That should answer your question right there.
Ziad tends to do
Deontay or Chuba Hubbard.
You guys don't know Ziad
Deontay who?
Haddi.
Deontay Johnson or Chuba Hubbard in your flex.
Deontay
Chuba.
Johnson. Oh, the receiver.
You gotta go. You gotta
They're
go.
Deontay
playing
Johnson or
Atlanta.
Chuba
I
Hubbard?
would go Chuba.
Atlanta.
Hubbard.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go Chuba.
I'm a Chuba safe, guys.
just from the opportunity
safe.
standpoint.
Yeah.
He'll get you a solid 10 to 12.
Yeah.
Ask
More
Issa
than
if I
that.
should bench my starters for him. Issa is a bye week.
Oh my god.
That's his brother.
All right, and way too early to talk about playoffs. Yeah, that's what he said. Fadullah Naji. So are we done with our arguing and stuff? Are we good to go?
Let's go.
Keep moving?
Tony came in with a chip on his shoulder, so I don't
Tony?
think we're done, but we'll be good.
Are
Let's
we
go.
allowed to? Do you want to get off what you have to
No,
say?
I got-
no.
I-
I'm
Tony-
gonna leave it for.
He's gonna leave it
my-
with no time
Tony
left.
Rant. Tony Rant.
Yeah.
We do have it at the end.
You
Tony
got
rants.
one. No, you good. You got one, and you got one.
Oh, he's coming at me.
You know what? You got
me
one
too.
too.
Oh.
All right, I'm ready. Tony.
But I'm gonna waste most of my seconds on this one.
He's
Yeah.
pointing to me. Just so make this clear, everybody. He's coming at me.
All right, so let's flip
Pause.
it. That is a pause.
That's not a pause. Tony is
can we get
coming
it, please?
at me.
Pause.
Yeah, one more
Baby,
time.
baby oil and all.
Stop
man.
saying that.
One more time.
No Diddy.
Pause.
There you go.
Yeah.
All Diddy.
Oh, what the?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Hey, shout out to again our sponsors. We appreciate them and their support. We are not going to run any ads today. We're just going to give them their shout outs
Yep.
because they deserve it. But we're going to start breaking down these games. Basically, players that you would start. You guys got Boom Phillies ready? I don't think I explained Boom Phillies to you.
We did them before, but I think we gotta go over how they go work.
Okay, yeah. So Boom Phillies basically is a time and a half. Players that you think are going to score a time and a half and what they're projected. That's what we were talking about earlier. We keep stats, we guests. We got the percentages. I'll read it off to you guys to tell you guys who's in the lead. I think AB right now is currently in the lead, but you're talking to the 4-time Boom Philly champion.
But he used to list 10, 12, and 14 of them. Now we've
Hey,
slowed
percentage is
that
percentage.
down.
I'm right behind you, by the way. So
Yeah, we've slowed it down.
Everybody's
6
right
max.
behind
yeah,
you,
we're
guys.
all tight. We're all tight right now. So
Pause.
So we got 6
There's a
players.
pause.
All right. Yeah, that definitely deserves one. Texans, Patriots. Joe Mixon is back. Who are you starting for the Houston Texans, Issa? I mean, anyone else you want to add on? I'm sorry, Aymen. Aymen, who are you starting for the Houston Texans?
Diggs.
Anyone else? I mean, CJ Stroud.
Well, what you're doing is you're going. If you had a couple of these guys in your lineup,
Yeah.
who's the guy you're telling the viewers right now that you have to start on this
One
team?
guy?
In this, no, just
No,
you can
no.
name like 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your
Stroud,
must? Who's your must starts? Let's put it this way.
Diggs,
Who's your
yeah,
must
must
starts
starts.
on Houston right now against the Pats?
Diggs, Stroud, Tank Dell,
And Joe Mixon.
and Joe Mixon. Wait, he's playing this week?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
back.
Okay,
Damn.
yeah. So if I was to go top 3, top 4, I would go Diggs, Mixon, Dell, and Stroud.
There we go.
That's the obvious 4.
I'm giving you the nasty Patriots. Are you starting anybody for the Patriots?
No.
Steven.
Yeah,
I'm not
see
starting
that
no
you could do 0.
Yeah. Antonio Gibson?
No.
He said Stevenson.
Yeah, Stevenson's out.
Oh,
He's out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
agree.
Drake May.
Stop
Would
it.
you start him?
Yeah.
Stop
Really?
it.
Drake May.
I mean, he runs. He does run. In the preseason, you've seen him. He's taken
And
off a
this
couple
is
of
why
times
he brought the team that he brought that day too.
Wow.
because he likes Drake.
Because of Drake May. He's adding Drake May to his roster.
Drake May.
We were trying to gear him to the right direction.
Yeah, man. Come on.
We
man.
were about. I was about to move on from the segment
Yeah.
before you said Drake May.
Drake May.
And now
That's
we're
a
gonna
bold
have
one. That's a
viewers.
bold one.
We're gonna have viewers.
Hey, Mac
Cussing
Jones
us
is in
out.
the game, by
he
the way.
hasn't played yet, man.
Mac Jones is in the game.
Yeah, because it's
He's-
2
he
minutes
is
left.
solid.
Oh, and they just
Yeah.
signed too long.
I do think he's good. I just don't think they have enough offense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Commanders, Ravens, giving you the Commanders. Who you got?
You're starting Jaden Daniels. You're starting the
Okay.
Heisman winner, the true #1 pick. of the
Robinson's
draft.
out. Robinson's out.
Yeah, I know. That's why we were starting Terry McLaurin,
Okay.
Zach Ertz.
Austin Eckler.
Okay. Eckler?
Nobody gonna mention Eckler?
Jeremy McNichols.
Boom Philly for me.
Eckler, yeah.
Projections are low.
I mean, I think these are the guys that, again, well, with bye weeks, yeah, I would start Eckler because I
what
think.
the heck?
Hold on, listen to me. Stop. Let me finish what I'm
Okay.
saying. I would start him because of his production out of the backfield as far as receptions. Because if Baltimore's gonna beat the you know what out of this team, what's Washington gonna be doing the majority of the game?
Throw the ball.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
damn, I'm playing against Lamar. I was going to say I'm not playing against anybody. I hope that score is
Okay.
55-70 for all I care.
But
because want a
I
bunch of
really,
points.
but you do know that the over-under is like 51, right? So it's like the high over-under of the week. So they're expecting offense from
Yeah.
both sides.
Yeah, for sure. Baltimore, Tony, what you got for us?
Mark Andrews.
You already know. We're going to start this off. He's my first Boom Philly. of the year and of the week. Again, Mark Andrews, I need that extra 1 yard to account for that boom Philly. But you're going to go Zay Flowers. You probably play Isaiah likely to. I think they're going to stomp all over him. Derrick Henry, you know, you name it.
Lamar.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I just think that offense is going to put up 40 plus.
Okay, there we go. Keeping it rolling. Browns, Eagles. Who are you starting for the Cleveland Browns against the Philadelphia Eagles, Aymen?
Wow. You saw the Browns?
Yeah.
The Browns. Nick Chubb.
He's
No,
back
next week.
Playing.
Yeah, he's not
I
playing.
think-
Next week.
not
No,
playing.
they reactivated him because they had
He
to.
probably-
Otherwise, they had to put him on IR for the
Yeah.
like
So he's
season
not
ending.
playing.
Nope.
He'll be back
Next
next week.
Next
Okay.
So Jerome Ford's last
Jerome-
week.
Not Nick Chubb.
Jerome Ford and Cooper. That's about it.
And this guy tried to offer Jerome Ford for Travis Kelce, man.
You know what I tried
What's
to
wrong
do?
with you,
You know,
AB?
time out. Listen.
AB,
If you're
why
gonna,
is
time out. If you're gonna call me out on that, know what it was. I felt like Unk threw something at me that was to me was like, "Are you joking?" So I just threw something right
Don't
back
mention
at
no
him.
names.
Sorry,
No
There's
names.
several different Unks, man. I got 16
Yeah,
of
there's
them.
one Unk. One Unk.
No, I mean not. Wait, okay, my bad, Unk. All I'm saying is you called me out on it. You threw it out there like I was doing it as an initial trade. I was countering your garbage trade to me, saying that how does it feel? How does it feel? It's an offer. I get it. Counter. I get it. We can do 100 different things. It's just a start.
Nephew? Why you gotta do that to me?
All right.
That's crazy.
Keeping
I
it
don't see him
rolling.
enough. So
By the way, Drake
love you,
made-
Unc.
I'm just trying
Drake
to look
made
out for
boom
you.
Niners.
I love you, Unk.
Are you trying to say boom Philly, Fadala Nagy? And then People's Voice said Drake May, question mark. There's a reason why he's projected only 100 points. Don't take advice from a bye week team. You know, I'm only reading these comments for
He's
you to
only
retaliate.
reading. Hey, listen, I'm not
I
gonna lie
want
to
him
you.
to retaliate.
We love having you here.
Yeah, I
Most of
agree.
these comments are directed at me.
Yeah,
Damn.
so
Except for today.
Tony's excited that you're here.
I am.
You know, so sorry, Issa. All right,
I respect that.
Eagles. Are you starting everybody from the Philadelphia Eagles?
I guess the Browns, yeah.
Dallas Goddard playing?
Yep.
Yeah, he's
I'll
playing.
take Goddard, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts. You know,
And Barkley. So pretty much everybody. All right, Cardinals, Packers, 1 o'clock game. Arizona's traveling to Green Bay. A.B. Abraham, who you got for Arizona?
Kyler, McBride. We're gonna start James Conner. We gotta start James Conner, and then I mean, you drafted him real high. You gotta start him.
Marvin Harrison?
Why you like you
Drafted him real high. You gotta start him. I didn't draft him.
Packers.
I don't like him either.
Who are you starting for Green Bay?
Jordan Love, Jacobs, and
Who's the receiver?
Jordan
this
Reed?
week?
receivers. Yeah,
Jordan Reed?
Jaden Reed.
Dontavian Wicks. Are you starting him this week?
No.
He's listen, man.
Yeah,
He's
remember,
been
people
hot.
are on buys, guys.
Yeah, he's been hot.
Some
and
receivers are
people
out.
are on buys.
I
You
think
might have to.
Romeo Dobbs scores a touchdown this week because obviously with all the drama that was happening,
Didn't he get in trouble?
They try to get him the ball this time. I think they're gonna throw one up for him. I could see him snagging
Yeah.
a touchdown, and you know
Fair.
they getting a high.
So boom, filling him.
I was seeing his projections. He's the type of guy that gets like 2 catches for 40 yards and a touchdown. So that's not even enough for him to be boom Philly.
Is he
You know
a
what I'm
diva?
saying?
Is he a diva?
I mean, if you get
Yeah, he
suspended
was.
for
That's
a
why he got
week for
suspended.
complaining, you are beginning that trend of being
I
a
mean,
diva.
you got to remember last year he was the hot target with Christian Watson being out, right?
That's what it was.
So yeah, he was kind of my sleeper guy last year. I told everybody that he's going to be the number 1 target for Jordan Love because of everything that's happening. Now, when you go for a whole season, you're getting the ball like that. Now all of a sudden, you know your weapons are back. You're not seeing it. You're running the ball. You figured out this guy thinks he should be paid.
Buccaneers and Saints. By the way, I think that this is the Spencer Rattler
Legacy game.
beginning of him
What?
being the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints.
Man, you need to go
I
back
think
to
he's gonna
some
do great
old
with
clips we had when we talked Caleb Williams. I threw this dude's name out. I threw Spencer Rattler's name out. Talking about he's going to be just if not better than Mr. Caleb Rattler.
Can we address this right quick right now because you're still giving him quotation marks, okay?
Yeah,
Caleb
hell yeah, I'm
Williams
giving him quotation
and the
marks.
Bears are 4-2.
Yeah, the Bears got a ridiculous defense. Listen, the Baltimore Ravens in 2000 or 2001 won a Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer.
AB. It's very simple. Is Caleb Williams a bust?
No.
No.
Called him a bust.
For a number
no,
one, hold on, time out. For a number 1 pick and the hype that's going to be around him, 100% he's going to be a bust.
All right.
Is he going to be a
Okay,
good?
okay.
Is he going to be a good quarterback? He's going to be a half
Hey,
decent
you know
quarterback.
what?
Absolutely.
You know what this reminds me of?
Go ahead. Here we go.
Jared Goff
Yeah.
and Carson Wentz.
Yes.
It's no different.
Yes.
Carson Wentz came out balling.
Uh-huh.
Who do they remember now, AB?
Jared Goff.
Who do they remember now? Caleb Williams has every opportunity playing in that with that, all the
Are you
offensive
trying
weapons.
to say Jaden Daniels is garb?
No? Well, Carson Wentz was garbage. He was a freaking MVP candidate before he
I'm
got
asking
hurt.
you a question. Okay,
Hey,
that's
listen, bro.
injury. Come on.
Hey, injury. You know what? Look at his game, bro. He runs the ball a lot. If Caleb Williams
This
doesn't
guy
get
was called the
killed on
number
the-
one pick for his last year in college. He played all of his last season being
I
the
just think
number one
how
pick.
you gonna call
Come
him
on,
a
guys. The
bust?
hype
A
around
bust? A
a
bust?
You
hyper.
can't
Nah,
even
bust
call
is
him
too
a
deep.
bust right now.
Not now.
Yeah, you
I'm,
can't.
as of,
Now you
yeah,
can't
I'm
even
just
call
saying.
him a bust.
Okay, but I'm saying you can't call him the great one.
Okay,
You can't
that's
say
fine.
that he's the best of the litter right now. He's not even playing as good as the best of the litter. You got Bo Nix. You got a lot of guys.
Stop, man.
Stop.
Okay,
Yo,
so
that-
like
that
I
was
said,
the
we were
best.
talking.
That was the best.
We were
That
talking
was the best.
Spencer Rattler. We're talking
was the best
Spencer.
take.
Guys,
That was the best
guys,
take.
we're talking. We're talking Spencer Rattler. I think Spencer Rattler is a great quarterback. I've actually been following this guy since he was in high school. I don't know. Like he's got the weapons here in New Orleans. Like he should play. Should play really well, but I don't think we judge him on today's game.
I think he's gonna play great.
I don't
Bo
think we
Nix is
judge.
throwing for like 50 yards a game.
All right,
bro.
let's quickly
And
answer
he's
this
winning.
question. Let's
This
answer the
dude
question.
said Bo Nix.
And he's winning.
Defense.
Come on, guys. Need help. Full PPR, 2 flex. Alex Pierce at Tennessee. Wicks versus Arizona. Bateman versus Washington.
We didn't even list who we were starting for the Saints.
I know. I'm saying we're gonna quickly answer. this
Olave.
question.
Oh, my bad.
I'm going Alec Pierce and probably Dontavian Wicks. Bateman, you can't start him yet until he proves otherwise. That's my answer.
Yeah, I agree.
I would start Bateman.
You start
Washington.
Bateman.
I think he's a sleeper today.
Garbage.
Bateman.
Washington's
Yeah.
secondary is
I know.
terrible.
I know. I agree. But I'm just saying, like,
But the safer option is Alec Pierce, though.
but he'd pick
One
two.
more.
Two? Yeah, him and Wicks.
Him and Wicks.
I'll take Pierce and Bateman.
Oh, yeah, or Pierce and
Richardson,
Bateman.
what?
No,
No,
they're
no.
saying Flacco's playing.
Flacco's the starter.
I'm
and
taking Wicks and Bateman just on the fact of Bateman's that's supposed to be a shootout in Washington and Baltimore game, so the ball's gonna be all over the place. And obviously Wicks with Green Bay, I mean he's turned into like that second option. Alec Pierce right now, God knows what that game's gonna look like, and you're already talking Pittman and Downs, so
All right.
I go the other two.
Downs versus Tennessee or Shaheed versus Tampa Bay.
I'm going
Shahid.
Downs.
I'm taking Shahid.
Shahid's been solid. Like,
Stay.
he's been having a couple big weeks. He's got big. Oh, but Rattler is playing
Rattler
today.
Well, here's the thing, Rattler.
Yeah.
See, Carr will take 3 deep shots, right, without even asking the coaches. Rattler might be able to take one, but he came out and said, when you got Chris Olave, he goes, that's who you get the ball to. He came out and said that.
That's funny. That's
Yeah.
a shot,
Yeah,
that's
I'd
a
go
shot at
Pierce.
Derek Carr,
I'd
by the
go
way.
Pierce to be the safer option.
yeah, I agree.
Downs, you mean? Yes.
Downs. I'm going Downs,
Downs.
with
Yeah,
Joe
Downs
with
been
Joe
solid.
Flacco. With
And
Flacco,
then,
yeah.
Ridley versus Colts or Javante Williams versus Chargers.
Um,
I'm going Javante Williams, guys. He's low key starting to play a little bit better, man. You know,
He's getting the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah, he's
but
starting to get
Bo Nix knows where his outlet is.
yeah,
guy, man.
he is giving him the
did
ball.
Bo Nix go to Miami and I don't know about?
No, he's
It's
Oregon.
okay. It's okay, guys.
Auburn, Oregon.
It says
Hey,
like
shout out to Oregon for taking out the Suckeyes.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Shout out.
Good job, Will Howard.
Dude said Bo Nix.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna forget that. I'm not gonna lie.
What about what?
You put Bo Nix and Caleb Williams in the same conversation.
Look who's winning. Look
Oh
where their
my
teams.
God. All right, see?
Look where their
That-
teams are. Are you
different.
joking,
Bro.
Different.
All right. Look
Yeah,
who's
they're
winning.
different as individuals, but look
Hey,
at the teams
hey,
they're on.
hey,
Bo
Caleb
Nix is
Williams
doing what he
has-
needs to do
Caleb
to
Williams
win.
has a better record than Bo
Bo
Nix right
Nix
now.
is doing what he needs to do to win. He's got a good defense too, just like Caleb. Caleb right now, his
swear,
defense
man,
won
this
him
guy-
2 games.
This
Stop
guy
playing.
loves
You guys
picking
got
his
blinders
arguments,
on.
bro.
Bro, you guys got blinders on.
He
Talk
picks
facts.
his arguments
defense won
whenever
them
he
every game.
wants.
yeah, that's true.
Okay. And you're telling me that the Chicago defense got nothing to
No,
do.
we're not saying that. We're saying that Denver is better.
Wow,
Or
Tony.
Chicago's better than Denver.
Listen, can we hurry up and get through this? Because Tony's got to get something off his chest.
he
I've
does.
never seen him this fired up before. Mind you.
Are you talking about individual performance?
All right,
No, I'm talking about what they're doing for their team, man.
All right, Saints.
You're only as good as what you provide for
Come
your
on,
team
AB.
and the
Come on,
role you
AB.
fit.
We gotta move on. We gotta move on.
If
We
they
gotta
read
move
that
on.
the
That
draft,
was
Chicago would
terrible,
take
AB.
Bo Nix.
Not true.
According to
Yeah.
AB.
Yeah, Mark Andrews.
AB, Spencer Rattler.
Mark Andrews.
Where are you starting for the
Mark
Saints?
Andrews.
Saints.
Mark Andrews.
Okay.
He don't play for
No,
them.
I'm starting Chris Olave 100%. Alvin
last
Kamara,
week?
huh?
After last week?
Yes.
Who?
We're
Olave,
both-
For the
yeah.
Saints.
I'm both
Yeah.
feeling
Olave.
Olave.
I just told you
Olave's
Rattler
solid.
came out and said you throw the ball. Are you
yeah.
listening to
Hey,
me?
hey, Olave.
okay.
No. He got dizzy when you said Bo Nix.
Yeah,
He
bro.
I
started-
mean, have I really
he
got you
started
that
tuning
bad?
you out.
Man, he's
Still
stuck to Bo Nix.
trying to
David
recover
Fry.
from that.
Guys, come on.
My bad.
David
hey,
Fry.
don't disrespect us, man.
I'm not disrespecting. He said he's throwing.
Cleveland.
Listen, the Tigers had an amazing season, guys. Just be happy with what they did. Just be look forward for the Illages hopefully building on this,
Hold up
and the
to the
Illages
spend.
not throwing us back under the bus,
I agree.
and then the Tigers drowned again.
Rattler, Kamara, Olave. Are you starting Shaheed?
Wait, you're starting Rattler?
Yeah, he got him boom Philly.
I don't know,
If I
man.
start Olave, I'd start Rattler.
I like
I
Rattler.
did. I started Rattler and Olave. I don't know about like Shaheed. Yeah, I mean he's that boom guy. I just don't know if he's gonna get the ball today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
might
think
play
you're
safe.
putting this
Rattler
you're
might
putting
play
this
safe.
rookie quarterback in. Kamara, I think Kamara's going to get a lot of backfield. I mean, depends on what tight end. I mean, I'm not going to
Yeah.
start any of those tight ends, but I'm telling you, I think they'll give him 1 or 2 shots downfield because he does have.
That ability.
You know what I mean? He's got the arm. He's got a strong arm. He's accurate, but
I agree.
you don't think you got to think about.
Who's starting for the Bucks?
And Tampa's got a decent defense.
Bucky.
Yeah.
My
Hey, you got the receivers.
I like Bucky a lot this week.
And
man,
you know
actually.
what, man?
The more the game is getting closer, I could see him having a great week. This
What
week.
about Mayfield, bro?
And the problem is the projections went up a lot. Mayfield's the number 2 fantasy
Yeah,
quarterback.
but what's
right
the name?
now.
The
Number
Saints
2?
defense
No,
is
I thought it was
solid, bro.
Daniel's number 2 right now.
Well, it
Number
depends on
one,
what league because
right?
we have a 6-point touchdown league. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, for passes?
Passing.
Oh, no, ours is 4.
Yeah, we got a 6-point touchdown league. So Baker Mayfield is number 2 in our league.
Yeah, okay.
But you know they're all top 3. Mayfield, Jackson, and Daniels are the top 3 quarterbacks pretty much. in
Who's
everything.
that? Who's it? Was Caleb Williams in that top 3?
No.
Okay.
All right, keeping it rolling.
Bo Nix
Bucky,
isn't in there either.
Baker, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Tony,
All of them.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Colts Titans, ugly game. Not a lot of people care about this unless you got fantasy players. Colts, I'm sorry, but good luck. Who you starting for the Colts?
The Colts, Jonathan Taylor's playing?
No.
No.
Okay.
Would you start Trey Sermon? Because against Tennessee, they got a tough defense.
I've never really seen him play like that. If I'm going to be safe, I'm going to go with Flacco. And I'm going to go with Alex Pierce. And then
Joshua
maybe
Downs?
Pittman.
Not Downs. Guys,
No,
Downs,
low-key,
they're
he
the
is.
number 1 receiver, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay, if you want, so if you want to do Flacco,
You got to think it's Flacco. Flacco throws the ball.
He throws the ball. Yeah, you're right. So I'll
Look what he
go-
did with Cleveland at the end of the year last year.
He threw out for 300 last week, right, or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I'd
Flacco's the
go.
ultimate backup quarterback, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
Super Bowl winner, don't
anybody that
disrespect-
needs a
Don't
tight end
disrespect the Super Bowl winner.
on a bye week, go Ogletree.
Not Mark Andrews.
Okay.
He's
Tennessee
not
Titans-
available.
Tennessee Titans, Issa.
Flacco, Pearson, and Downs.
Okay.
Ridley, Hopkins, and Tony Pollard.
There you go. I like that. Chargers, Broncos. This should be a good game, even though it's teams that are weird situations. I think it's gonna be a good game because they're both, currently in the playoffs. Who will you start for the Chargers?
J.K. Dobbins. Gus Edwards is officially placed on IR. We're going J.K. Dobbins.
McConkey.
He's solid.
I like him, but I'm not starting him.
He's not. He's
You guys got to
inconsistent,
understand
but he's solid.
something. Here's the thing, though. I start McConkey. He might be the play today based off
think
of.
so, too.
Because here's the difference. Denver's defense is really good. That secondary is really good. I mean, depending on who Patrick Surtain wants to
He ain't sitting in the slot with
clank,
McConkey.
clamp up because you got Quentin John. I
got
boom.
me on Quentin
I
John.
boom. I think I boomed Philly Quentin. I don't know if I took him out or not. I did a list of guys and started removing, but he's got to throw the ball to somebody. Yeah, let's go Ladd. I would start Ladd. I think now that I'm thinking about it based off of, I'd go Ladd.
Yeah, I'm not starting him. I can't.
Solid.
Broncos.
Who?
Broncos.
Next.
Really?
Portland Sun.
Bro.
Not even son, bro.
Defense.
No.
But they keep winning. It's funny. They keep
No.
winning.
Steelers, Raiders. Who you got for the Steelers?
The Steelers, Fields and Pickens.
Okay.
What about Najee?
No.
What about Jalen Warren?
Yeah, I got Warren as a boom Philly because he's only projected 4 something. Who you got
he
for
really?
Raiders?
Brock
He needs
Bowers.
7.5.
We already got me.
Brock
I didn't
Bowers.
see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
Brock Bowers.
Pickens is
You got
gonna.
Super
So,
Bowers.
so they're talking real quick. They're talking that Devontae might stay in play because he likes it. Hold on. As of right now, because they can't find no one to match the second round pick and the taking the salary over, right?
It's because it's still early.
But he
It is
likes
early.
Aiden. He'd rather play with Aiden than Gardner Minshew right now.
Final starting.
Oh, you didn't know that?
My God.
You didn't know that? Yeah, there's no Gardner.
Why are they doing this?
Hey,
Because
Gardner
Divas-
Minshew is a better quarterback. than
Yeah.
Way better quarterback.
Yeah, but that's why. But I'm
What's up
just
with
telling
them?
you
How
what
come they
happened.
don't
There's
pick up
Divas.
nobody, bro?
Happy. I have Steelers
How come
defense.
the Raiders don't pick up a big a quarterback? I know they had the
I
situation.
ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think Gardner Minshew was that bad, bro.
He's like a Joe Flacco, bro. He's
Yeah.
a safe option.
But the problem,
But he takes chances.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you have your star receiver not on the same page, and then you had high expectations out of your running back to take over for Josh Jacobs. That's why you let him go, right? And Zamir White, who's done cut this year. I mean, it's right now turned into a bad offense. Antonio Pierce can do what he needs to do to rah these guys up, but turned into a bad offense.
Falcons, Panthers. I don't know why people are sleeping on this game. I think it's going to be a shootout. What you got for Atlanta for us, AB Abraham?
Atlanta, according to Femi, start everybody and the head
Am I
coach.
lying?
I agree.
Am I lying?
Okay, are you going?
Well, I mean, they're playing. Listen,
Yeah,
seriously,
hey,
they're playing Carolina.
Tyler
You're-
Algier.
You're starting Mooney.
Kyle Pitts?
You're starting Mooney. You're
Wallah,
starting London. You're starting
about that?
Kyle Pitts. You're starting Bijan. You're starting.
Okay, Kyle Pitts or Dallas Goddard?
Goddard.
For right now.
Yeah.
No.
There's too many mouths to feed
No.
in what's it
No.
called?
Pitts.
You got London.
Pitts.
You
Let me
got
tell you what's
Mooney.
going to happen.
Second case.
Let me
This is
put
my lineup.
this.
This is
Let me
my
put
lineup
yeah. Let
today.
me put this on tape. Goddard blew up with AJ Brown and Devontae out. Okay.
Sick of complaining,
While that these two guys are coming back, Goddard's going to go back to what he's normally right now projecting in this Eagles offense: is
9
3
points.
catches and 32 yards. Okay. I'm telling you right now, Goddard was that great option right now, but the ball's going to get back to AJ and Devontae, and it's going to be dropped off down to Saquon. Goddard might be a forgotten target. It's a good blocker.
You're just stating. You got
Okay.
AJ.
Okay,
Brown,
just
Devontae
watch it.
I feel
Smith.
like you have
Just-
You
second
got
just-
big
Drake
bro.
London and Mooney.
Listen, just remember
What's the
what I said.
difference?
I could be wrong, but
You
remember
got
what I said. If I'm right.
Saquon. You got Bijan.
Okay. Keep
What
it
the
rolling.
hell's the
Panthers,
difference?
Panthers.
I feel
Tony.
like you guys have secret beef, man.
Yeah, there is. I'm trying to get to it. Panthers. I want them to
secret beef,
let it
man.
go. You know what I'm saying?
Little bad
Panthers.
blood in there.
No secret beef.
We got Deontay. We got Chuba. Yeah.
All right. Bengals, Giants. Who you got for the Cincinnati Bengals? That's your squad right there.
The Bengals,
Who would you rather start, Zach Moss or Chase Brown if you own both of them?
Chase Brown.
to be safe, probably Zach Moss. He'll get you a solid 10 to 12 points.
Chase Brown's and Loki been playing really well though.
Yeah, but Burrow, Chase, Higgins,
Like I said last week.
and then I'll do Zach Moss this week. But yeah, that's about it.
How about you, Giants?
Neighbors.
He's out.
He's out.
No,
Concussion.
Wandale Robinson.
That's not a bad one.
How about
That's
Tyrone
it.
Tracy Jr.,
No.
aka Armodas Boom Philly?
That's
Yeah,
not bad.
Devin Singletary's out.
He's rated
Wandale
13
Robinson.
13
That's
this week.
it. Wandale Robinson.
That's the big guy's opinion.
And
Go for it.
Slayton's solid too, man. He's been okay.
Yeah, 30 what last
Wandale
week?
Robinson.
Something like that, yeah.
That's it.
All right, and then last but not least, the Monday night game, Bills and Jets. AB Abraham, who do you got for the Buffalo Bills?
You're starting Josh Allen. You're starting James Cook. You're starting Dalton Kincaid. And again, I got to do this because of a couple bye week receivers, and I really love this guy. I think he's going to blow up soon enough. As soon as they start going, you're starting Khalil Shakur.
All right, Jets, Tony.
Garrett Wilson, Tyler Conklin,
Reese's Pieces.
and yeah, man, he's been disappointing, man.
But I think
I have him, man. He's-
yeah, you have to
Bro, we got
start
the
him.
same team.
I think they're going to start
I feel like
running more,
He
bro.
has ETN and Brees Hall.
Well, ETN got hurt today.
Yeah, ETN's a struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
They're like a Nick Chubb.
All right, so yeah, I got Brees Hall for sure starting for that game. How about this? Who you guys got winning this game? It's a big game. It's for the AFC East first place.
I got Buffalo winning this game.
Yeah, I got Buffalo.
Buffalo or Jets?
Yeah, it's at New York. Well, it doesn't make a difference, I guess.
I got
but
the
yeah.
Jets.
Actually, I
Yeah,
actually
the
probably
Jets
have the
need to
Jets
win.
sneaking away.
Yeah, they need
With
to.
this
Sneaking
one.
away for what? Because all of a sudden, coach is gone and Aaron Rodgers is going to play a little better.
No, their
Or they
defense-
took
their
the play
defense is
calling away
compatible.
from Nathaniel Hackett, and all of a sudden, yeah, they might run the ball.
I think
I
if-
feel like the Jets are going to start running the ball a lot more.
I think if the offense can hold it down, they'll take this
You're
one.
going to see a lot of Braylon Allen and
good.
Brees Hall. You're going to see a lot of run.
Brees
I think.
Hall.
Keep it Brees.
Keep it Brees Hall.
I think you're going to see both.
I need 50 from him. Why
Okay,
not?
you're going to get 50 from him, Omar.
Hey guys,
you.
I got a question. We
Oh,
got
here we go.
Jared.
Jared
We
Goff?
got James Cook or Chris Olave.
Christian Olave.
Ooh,
I like Olave
to be
this
safe,
week, man. I don't know why I like Olave, but
Olave.
yeah, Cook is safer though.
safe. Yeah, Cook is
Are
a
you
safer
gonna go
option.
safe?
But hold on, what do you have in your running back slots that you're looking at a flex to put Cook or Olave?
Derrick
he has
Henry and,
Saquon Barkley.
and Montgomery.
You have okay, and who are your receivers that you don't have Olave playing?
Hold on, let me ask him.
And
Garrett Wilson and Scary Terry.
and are you?
I'm scarred.
I
I'm
would
scarred.
Olave over
Terry.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
Over
see-
Terry?
Yeah,
Wilson.
yeah.
Nah, I'll start Olave over Scary Terry.
I might start Olave over both of them right now. Are you serious?
James
He's
Cook
not
is
the one that.
questionable right now.
I mean, this guy's
I'm
an
starting-
No,
eight-man
they
league.
said that he's playing.
I'm benching. I'm
How does he
benching.
I'm
Scary
benching one of those
Terry, and
receivers,
I'm
yeah.
starting James Cook and
Yeah,
Olave.
yeah, that's
I
what I
wonder
was
how
gonna
he
say.
has those three receivers and those three running backs. He's got to be in like an eight-man league.
See, you're a hater. You're such a
Hey,
hater.
this is the time, Tony. So listen, get y'all boom Phillies ready. I don't know if y'all ready for that. or not. Players that y'all think are gonna boom. So a time and a half their projection. So if they're projected 10, they're going to get 15. For instance, Tyrone Tracy, for some reason, is projected 6 still. All he has to do is get 9 for him to be considered a boom, because that's, time and a half. So we'll read ours off and then get ready for what you're looking forward to the most for week 6 in fantasy football or NFL, whatever you want to say, whatever you're looking forward to the most. That's how we're going to close out the show with our boom Phillies and what we're looking forward to the most. I'm going to give a shout out again to the sponsors, and then we're going to let Tony give his rant while we give everybody their time to prepare themselves. Shout out to Unique Coney Island, Juice Box, Hanley International Academy, Mele Kebab, Holy Boldy, Jebed Coffee House, Wing Fellas, and BMI Towing. Tony, one by one.
You got to give us at least a 60-second response. If Tony's going to sit here and try to go off on his rant.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, people got to be able to.
All right.
So I'm gonna start off. with Ahmad first.
Yes, go.
Oh, here we go.
First of all, I just want to say that you took a lot of criticism for putting AB over there next to you. Okay, but looking back on it, I would have made the same decision. You made a great call on that one, and putting AB in the number 2 chair.
Hey,
Let's go.
I'll leave AB for last.
yeah, I don't know why you're going nice. We were expecting some meat,
Issa, you talk about your B team, but you guys were young.
Oh no.
You guys just went against Sufi and this guy, and,
No,
and
so
they
he's dead
pulled
last
through.
in our league this year.
He's dead last in a lot of leagues. I don't want to talk about that right now.
Wow.
But I think you guys would do very well. You guys, it's time to pass the torch. I think it is
To who?
to the young Bucks. They got some ballers, bro. They got some ballers.
Oh, it's time for us to pass the torch?
Yes, it is
Oh,
time.
yeah,
It is time.
you're pointing
They're
at
worthy.
him.
Yeah.
Saying like it's time
am.
to pass the torch. Like I thought
No,
you meant like
us.
it's time
Pass the torch to them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
deserve it.
they're worthy.
They got some.
I mean, but did you teach them the right
AB
ways?
Abraham.
Did you teach them the right ways before passing the torch?
I watch your game, and I do think that they just made a lot more shots than you guys.
No. Get grimy.
No. Listen, relax.
Do what you got to do.
Tony,
Okay.
man.
Do what you
Hey,
got to
listen,
do.
I think that for the most part, their role players played a better role than how you guys, and not necessarily just that. They made the shots, you guys didn't, but the game probably was not as indicative of the score. It was a lot, but I do think that it was just their night.
Can I comment real quick?
No, don't get me wrong. It's not that they wouldn't beat you guys.
No, I want to comment.
But I think it was definitely their night.
shout out to that team, man. They were ready. They were prepared. They were down to 5 guys. It was a late night game. We came in, we talked game plan, we tried to execute game plan. We were just kind of a step slower. We got exposed. Every team needs to get spanked once in a while to learn from it, So you young guys, when these older guys spanked you, hopefully you learned a lesson from it. So what we're going to take from this game, no, we did. We got spanked, man. We got doubled up. Our game looked terrible. We were undefeated. He's talking about our Wednesday night basketball league. Mm-hmm. We were undefeated. We got spanked up by a good team, a very, very good team who's got, like you said, a lot of confidence from their secondary players. Shout out to Ahmad if you're watching this. Smiley, you had an amazing game. Coach Cam, you are, hands just by far the best player in the league, and it keeps us competitive and keeps us wanting to get better to match where you're at, Again, they spanked us. We got to go back to the drawing board, right? We got to go back and we got to figure some stuff out, and that leads us to the biggest matchup of the season. Fahmy and his 2-loss team.
4-2. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. That's how we're gonna end it.
And
All right.
5-1.
Sorry guys, I was reading some stuff. So get your boom Phillies ready. There
Did
we
you
go.
have anything else you had to
that
say, by the way,
That
Tony?
rant was very.
I mean, did you have anything else you had to say? I mean, you can go ahead. I just wanted to talk about
here's the
give
thing.
Team
This is-
Cam's team
Yeah,
a shout out. They did their thing.
I did say that.
I wanted
still think
to, on my part, make sure they understood that I wanted to give them their shout out.
I mean, the only reason why I decided to go that route with everybody is because I've learned to appreciate things that are in front of me. Right?
Just doesn't want to wake up the bear because you know what I'm going to do to your boy
that,
Billy.
bro. Whatever. Man.
You know what
All right,
I'm going to do to Billy.
1250.
Billy, if you're watching, be ready.
Here goes Boom Phillies motif.
Billy is ready.
Well, actually,
Okay.
let's go through percentages right quick. So shout out to AB Abraham. As I mentioned earlier, he is currently in the lead. Let me just find this. Where is it at? All right, here we go. So AB Abraham is in first place, 34.6%. I'm in second place at 33.3%. Third place is Eric Ratonia at 30.7%. Fourth place is Jose the Don at 28.5%. Guests are in 5th place, 26.8%. Sixth place is Tony at
75%.
26.6%. And then Moti is in last place at 25%. So really all it takes is 1 week and it could be
76.
flipped. All right, so
6%.
76.
yeah, but believe it or not, 33% is 30 to 33% has
Fans
been
have more.
the average.
Probably the fans have more than you. That's
They do by a slight edge, but shout out
Are
to
we
Tony.
going to do this?
Hold on.
Okay.
We're
yeah.
gonna take his boom Phillies. We're gonna keep it up. We'll talk about it next
All
week,
right.
Tony. Who's your boom?
OT, like quick, dude, play dudes prime time. Tyrone Tracy. By the way, his projections just went up to 10.85, so I might have to change him. Mike Gesicki, Dalton Kincaid, and Alan Lazard. Eric Ratonia has Money Montgomery, David Montgomery, Zay Flowers, Tank Dale, Trey McBride, and Darius Slayton. And then you got mine. I got Jalen Tolbert, Chris Olave. Bears defense did not boom. Jeremy McNichols, Tyrone Tracy, and Jalen Warren. Jose is not here. He got Dari Ogunbowale from Texans, which, I had him as my boom Philly, and I took him out, which might be good to put him back in. Scary Terry, Garrett Wilson, and Keon Coleman as his boom Phillies. Go ahead and, Tony, you got yours. Want to go ahead and say yours?
Yep, I got, of course, Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
This week is the week that he gets the extra 1 yard to give me that boom Philly. I got David Montgomery. I think, Detroit's going to run all over Dallas.
By the way, I think Detroit is going to pummel that. We
Yeah,
didn't break down Detroit lines,
I
by
do
the way.
think so. I got Tyler Algier. I think that game's going to just get out of hand. He's going to score a touchdown. Jalen Warren's coming back. He's, very active in that Pittsburgh backfield. I got the kicker for Tampa Bay, McLaughlin.
Yeah.
He's been balling.
Yeah.
And then I got Jerome Ford. I think he gets a tutty.
All right. A.B. Abraham, who you got?
I'm going Olave just because Spencer Rattler said that's who he's going to get the ball to. I'm taking Spencer Rattler because I think his projection was so low. All he's got to do is throw for a tutty, run for a tutty, get himself 200 yards. I think he takes that projection. I'm going Isaiah Likely. He found the end zone twice last week. I think not Mark Andrews, but Lamar understands he's got to get the ball to him. Zach Ertz, I think that, and there's going to be a shootout between Washington and Baltimore. Quentin, I think, is going to find the end zone. Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. I think he's going to find one shot at the end zone. And then Tolbert, man. I think with the beef going on right now, and it's not real beef, but you know what? It's enough to where the Lions are going to really focus on CD Lamb, and I think Tolbert's going to get 2.
All right, guests. You guys have anybody I want to mention? I'm going to put that down for you guys because we do have to write this down.
I got Kyle Pitts,
All right, there we go.
Jameson Williams,
Nice. I like that one.
Young Wei Koo.
Young Wei. Okay.
I like Young Way. I got him in my kicker in a lot of
Cool.
leagues.
What else?
That's
Justin Fields.
That's your 3. What about your 3?
Justin Fields. What
Wandale
else?
Robinson,
Wandale Robinson.
Brees Hall.
Brees Hall. Let's go. I'm rooting for you on that one. I can tell you that right now. I need Brees, man. I need that dub in that league, man. I'm struggling.
We're going to compare yours to Tony's.
All right, Wandale Robinson. Brees. So y'all both got 3.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, last but not least, before we end this show, what are y'all looking forward to the most in Week 6? Aymen, we'll start off with
Lions revenge against the Cowboys.
I double down on that. I think the Lions, by the way, I said it earlier, but we didn't break down the game because I keep skipping them because they're first on my list because they're my home team. But I think the Lions are going to punch the Cowboys.
Yeah, me too.
I said last week that I won't be surprised if Pittsburgh beat Dallas and the Lions beat Dallas. That Mike McCarthy is on the hot seat, gets fired in the bye week. They're lucky they squeezed through that Pittsburgh game. But I'm going to say it again. There's going to be rumors after Detroit spanks the Dallas Cowboys. Micah Parsons is out. Dexter Lawrence is out. It's just set up for us to just smack them. So, yes, I double down on that. I'm looking forward to that, too.
Double down on that.
There we go. We're all Lions this week.
I want to see how the Lions perform outside the bye week.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see, though. If it's supposedly fresh, healthy, and all that great stuff, I hope they don't come out flat.
Tony? AB and Tony are done. They emotionally drained themselves on this episode.
Yeah, nothing to be done. Just tune
what
in
am I looking
Wednesday
forward
at
to?
6 o'clock, guys.
Huh?
Salina
What was the
School.
question?
Bo Nix.
What are you looking forward to? Yes.
You guys keep talking about Knicks.
I am
I'm
looking
gonna
forward
revisit you
to
guys.
the Lions. Finally
Getting over that Dallas hump.
we already did the Seahawk. Curse.
We have not
but
beat them
that-
since 2013, by the way.
Yeah, but we hadn't beat the Seahawks either.
By the
so I do think the Cowboys they get spanked up.
All right,
today.
quick question. Boston Billups. Slayton, Sermon, or Tolbert? Bench one.
Sermon.
I'm benching Sermon. I'm going Slayton and Tolbert. I'm going with the receivers this week. So
Nah,
Slayton, Sermon, and Tolbert.
I go. I'll bench Tolbert.
Tolbert had a good week last week.
Tolbert had a good season so far. If you look at his numbers.
Yeah, and I think and I think
the
that
Lions secondary is a lot better than you know people make
No,
them out
but
to be.
they're gonna have to do something. They can't run on us. They're gonna throw. Unfortunately, that's why teams still throw on us somehow.
Yeah, but
Our secondary is better, but unfortunately,
I
it's
agree.
still our weakness.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going Slayton and Tolbert. Sermon, Slayton, Tolbert. Pick bench one.
Yeah, I'm benching Sermon.
Sermon. How about your Issa?
Sherman's getting the touches, guys. He had
Slayton and Tolbert.
you know like what 15 carries. What? Don't do that live.
What you got?
Slayton and Tolbert.
Slayton, Tolbert, AB.
Yeah,
tough one.
16 fantasy points.
I'll go with
Right? He
I'll
did
go
very
with
good.
Slayton and Tolbert being.
Slayton had 30 last week. Tolbert had like 17.
But
so
they
this is the same
both
Robins.
have to pass. Yeah, both teams are going to be passing a lot more, and then Tennessee's got a really good defense. They really do.
Hey, Issa, Aymen. I know the show was shorter than usual, but we appreciate you guys for coming out here.
Thank
man.
you.
You know, it was fun. You guys witnessed a lot going on. I felt like.
I think they're like. I think that they're.
I think
taking
me and
from-
Tony have a lot in common.
I think they're
Yes,
taking from.
facts.
They're taking
Got
from.
wearing blue.
Hey, another thing is, he keeps talking about the rematch.
Yeah, I want that.
You know, set it up.
I want to be in that rematch
Yep.
too.
No.
See, this is what he does.
See, the problem with
If it's the
Issa-
same team, all right.
If it's the same
It
team,
is the
or-
Yeah,
same
I'll
team.
bring the same team.
Who's
But
your,
that's
who's,
my
who's,
cousin.
your
I'm
guy,
not bringing.
who was your guys' squad?
There you go.
it was me.
I'll keep
him,
the same
Sophie.
You can't change it
Hey,
up.
who else
Okay.
was it?
It was me, you,
Sadak?
yeah,
You know,
Sadak and
it
me.
was supposed to be
Freaking
Aymen.
guy.
What day did you
realize-
play?
It was supposed to be Aymen, but he went to Florida.
If you guys need,
No offense, Aymen
if you
would not
guys
have
need
been
a
a
guy
good
to stop
I
a
mean,
big guy,
yes.
I'm available.
Game point, my cousin hit the bottom of the backboard wide open.
Sadak.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
I'm just saying. If you need a guy,
Yeah,
to,
him and Sadak
not
are
made a
about the
difference.
same.
if you need,
the
if you
bottom
need,
of the backboard wide open.
if you need someone to shut down the big fella, you know me. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I do,
I got
But
hurt
you hoop too?
Guys,
bro. That's what we're talking about. Come Wednesday, I'm
I think the reason why he asked that is because he's been watching videos of you hooping.
He ain't been watching none.
Okay,
Playing.
who's better, you or Billy Buckets?
Billy Buck. Time out. Whoa. That's a great one. That's a great one. Ready?
It's not
His
a great
name
one.
is Billy Buckets until he plays AB. When he plays AB, he's Billy Bucket.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, listen.
Who else can play Billy Buckets for 44
Hey,
minutes in a game and
how
hold
much-
them to one,
All right,
one,
how
one
about
bucket?
this?
We're extending
2
the show.
points.
Over under 10 points this week.
Billy
Guys, can we
Buckets has
answer-
been
Over
the
under
hard.
10 points.
Billy Buckets been the hardest working
Billy
guy in the
Buckets
league.
on him.
The
Okay,
hardest.
Billy on your team?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Over
whole
under.
thing.
Over under.
He
10
don't want
points.
you guys
He's gonna-
starting this because he knows I'm gonna give
Why
him
are you
that.
avoiding the question? Don't avoid the question.
Billy will
Over under
have
10
a
points.
double against me because he is the hardest working guy in the league in the
Okay,
last 3
there
years.
you go.
All right.
I'm just glad
Kyle
you.
But he's still
Murray.
gonna come with the
Guys,
L.
we really have a question, guys. We're here to answer them. Kyle Murray or Justin Fields. Also pick one. Wandale, Deontay, or Shaheed. 10-man PPR. I'm going to go with...
One.
Murray.
I'm going with Murray. No, actually, you know what? I'm going Fields and Deontay.
I'll
I'm
go
going
with
Murray.
Murray and Wandell.
I'm going Fields because he's playing Oakland.
I'm going
Yeah.
Murray and
The Oakland
Deontay.
defense is not it.
Not good. I'm going Fields and Deontay.
Yeah, Fields and Deontay.
How can y'all bench Deontay Johnson, by the
I'm
way?
going Fields
Oh, hold
and
on.
Wandale
You
Robinson.
said Deontay Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Deontay Johnson and Murray.
Yeah, no, I'm going Deontay Johnson and Fields.
Fields and Wandale.
Okay.
What you got?
I'm taking Murray and Deontay.
Okay.
All right. He's
So
AB.
we agree on two things: Murray, Deontay, and Billy Buck is gonna get a double line.
With an L.
All right.
After
with
all
an
that
L.
smackdown.
With a big L.
Hope you
After
guys
all
enjoyed
that
it.
smack
We'll see
talk.
you all
Let's see if
next week.
Billy plays
know
the
what?
whole
I'm
game.